We are on homework 12, Bond X. All right, we know the drill by now, so we can move a little faster. We are issuing this at, let me see, contract rate is less than market rate. That tells me it's probably a discount. We're also issuing at less than 100. So that tells me it's definitely a discount. So we are issuing this bond at a discount. All right, how many total interest payments? It's going to be term times 2. So 5 times 2 or 10 interest payments because we're paying twice a year. And the bond will be outstanding for 5 years. What's the amount of each interest payment? That's going to be our par value of $100,000 times our contract interest rate of 8% times 180 divided by 360. All right, $4,000 every 6 months. And how much cash is going to be received when we issue the bond? Well, we're going to issue it at par times the issue price is 96, so that's 0.96. So times 0.96. All right. So 96,000. If there's a discount or premium, how much is it? Well, we said we have a discount, which means that to calculate that, we're going to take par value minus the cash we're going to receive at issuance, and that gives us $4,000. Now you're like, $4,000 is both the discount and the interest payment? It is. If I had to do this again, I'd probably make those two different numbers. It's just a coincidence. One has nothing to do with the other. They're totally different things, just coincidence. All right, if there's a discount or premium, how much will be amortized? So we take the entire amount of the discount, $4,000, and we divide it by the number of interest payments, which is 10. So every time we pay interest, we will amortize that discount $400. And the interest expense is going to be our interest payment plus our discount amortization, our discount amortization. So 4,000 plus 400 is 4,400. All right, we got all of our numbers. Let's do our journal. So when we issue it, we are always going to debit cash because the whole reason we are issuing a bond is to get some cash. We like cash. And that's going to be for 96,000. Then we are going to debit our discount. Oh my gosh, I'm on the wrong line. Up here, we're going to debit our discount. And that's going to be $4,000, which is what we calculated. And we are going to credit bonds payable to establish that liability for $100,000. All right, our debits total $100,000, our credits $100,000. We are happy. All right, so then our semi-annual interest payment, we are going to debit interest expense. And we said that's going to be for $4,400. Then we are going to credit our discount because we are going to amortize it. When we booked it, it was a debit. So to amortize it, we're going to need to credit. And we said that's going to be $400 a period. All right, and then we are also going to credit cash because our bond holders like to be paid in cash. God bless them. All right, and they're going to get $4,000 every 6 months. All right, so our total debits are $4,400, total credits are $4,400. We are happy, happy, happy. And finally, retirement, the most boring journal at all because we always debit bonds payable and credit casharoo for par value, always. Every time we retire a bond, we're going to debit bonds payable, credit cash for par value. All right, that's going to wrap up Bond X.